All right, everybody. Here we go. Your Rebels in the semifinal game against one of the Winnipeg Avro teams. Out to start this period off, we're going to have Krupski, Sitch, Regal, and Thack. Winner to the gold final. Loser will go, I think it must be the bronze final would be my guess. Just right before this game, the Rebels White beat another Winnipeg team. And so Rebels White will be in the gold final. So should your girls come away with the win here, it'll be an all Rebels final, which is always lots of fun. All right, Winnipeg, they bring it into the zone. All right, we're gonna have a full change of forwards and D come out. We're gonna have Johnson and Ryu along with Sumners, who comes flying off, Kovacs, Alexander. All right, Alexander looking to get it out. Stop though. Kovacs does a good job flipping it out. As usual, we got Maddie Gorel between the pipes. Ooh, they are very offside, so we're gonna have a face-off right outside the Rebel zone. 13:49 left in this first period. No score. It's 15-minute first and second period, and then a 20-minute third. You get an ice clean in between the second and the third. Did they clean the ice for us? They did, right? Oh, sorry. Doesn't really look like it. All right, Johnson gonna bring it out. She's gonna skate it out herself. She's gonna flip it past the D. Johnson out front. Oh, almost. What a good pass by Jessie Johnson. All right, Ryu gonna send it in. All right, Ryu again fires that. Whoa, that's misdirected by Avro, and their goalie covers it up though. All right, Krupski, Sitch along with McPherson and College Ajax out. College Ajax with it. She sends that through. Oh, almost tipped in by Brooklyn. Krupski, Sitch, yes! Lexa Sitch on the board for your Rebels right away. What a great play by Lexa Sitch. She puts it in. Lots of loud Rebels fans here.
Fuck yeah.
It's okay. I know why. All right, Brooklyn Krupski gonna take the face off. All right, puck's gonna come over to Sitch. Brooklyn Krupski's gonna pick it up. She's gonna take it out of the zone. Nice pass to her sister, Peyton. Peyton looks to get it in, but that play's broken up. All right, puck gonna go across the ice. Olenek hustling. She's gonna try and send it back in. That's picked up by Winnipeg though. All right, long stretch pass. Got to get through Regal. Got to get through Thack, and Maddie Gorel gonna stop it. All right, Perot and Duchak coming out as well. Girls got to show Maddie a little bit of love. All right, Perot, she's gonna win the face-off. Oh. All right, Johnson, she's gonna pick it up. She's gonna chip that up to Olenek, a little far for her. They're gonna send it back into the zone. Ryu's gonna be the first one there. 12:26 left in the first. Your Rebels up 1-0 thanks to Lexa Sitch. That was for sure offside. All right, Rebels coming back into the zone. Or I'm sorry, Winnipeg coming back into the zone. She fires that wide of the net. Johnson looking to get it out. Johnson's still with it. She gets it. Come on, that came out of the zone. All right, Johnson into Olenek. Olenek is going to get it out. They're horribly offside, so we're going to have a face-off right outside the Rebel zone. Going to have the line of Kovacs, Alexander, and Sumners along with College Ajax and McPherson. All right, Sumner is going to take the face-off. They pushed that back because I think they were calling offside and she didn't come out. All right, puck in front of Goral. College Ajax looking to get it out. She's going to get it out herself. She gets that over for Kovacs. A touch bar for her. Ooh, puck in the center ice. We're going to flip that down into the corner. All right, McPherson going to be the first one to pick it up. Alexander gets just past her, but that's okay. There's Sumners with it. Sumners is going to take it in. She flips that into the corner. She wants a change, though. Brooklyn going to come out. Brooklyn looks to pick that up. Regal's there with her, too. Out comes Sitch. Peyton out as well now. All right, Peyton I think that's Peyton. Yep, Peyton gonna pick it up. You can tell Peyton's hair is always in a ponytail. Brooklyn's is always in a bun if you can't see the number. Right, that gonna send it back in. She's out with her D partner, Regal. Rebels looking to get it out front. Brooklyn, yeah! Woo! Brooklyn Krupski gonna pick that top corner. Put your Rebels up 2-0. What a beauty of a goal by Brooklyn Krupski. All right, outline's gonna be out. Always good to keep the momentum going when the line that scores stays on. All right, Peyton, she's gonna go through. Oh, their goalie's gonna cover it. Okay, apparently I'm a little blurry. I'm gonna go to Wi-Fi in a second once we get a stoppage in play. All right, Winnipeg looking to get it out of the zone, and they do. Thack gonna hustle though. Regal right there as well. All right, Regal hits Brooklyn right in the head. All right, Brooklyn's gonna take it in. She passes it over for her sister. She tries to get it out front, still chasing it. We got Johnson and Ryu on D. Ryu gonna send that back so that Winnipeg can't get going. Brooklyn gonna send that back to Johnson. Johnson gonna get that over for Olenek. Oh, someone coming off the bench for Winnipeg though at a good time. All right, that play's broken up. Oh, sorry. All right, Ryu does a great job breaking up that play. Johnson too. Olenek looking to get it out, and she does. Olenek and Duchak, they're gonna go on it together. Oh, Olenek, or not Olenek, Duchak tripped up. Rebels to the power play. You're gonna be blurry for a second here. Hopefully that's better. Please let me know if it is not. Apologize, I didn't tell you before. We have Johnson and College Ajax. And we have Duke, Sumners, and Kovacs. All right, puck gonna come back down. Johnson's gonna pick it up. She's got a white jersey all over her though. All right, Johnson gonna skate it up. She's gonna give it to Kovacs. Kovacs is gonna try and take it in. Oh, shoot. All right, that's gonna come right back just past Thack and Regal. Goral gonna slow that down nicely for Thack. She's gonna go with it. Always like when she winds up. And she can find the back of the net, no problem. Okay. Sorry, I'll come off the Wi-Fi again in a second. Sheesh. Oh, beauty of a tip out front. How, that ref isn't even there to see. Clearly all that stuff was going in. He wasn't even close enough. All right, people, I'm off the Wi-Fi. I don't know. I hope this is better. Sorry, I can't do anything about it if it's not. All right, we've got Krupski, Sitch, Regal. Oh, a beautiful shot by Ali Regal. Their goalie deflects it up into the mesh. All right, Regal's gonna keep that in. He's gonna get that over to Peyton. Peyton's gonna get it to Thack. Thack fires it through just wide. All right, I hear this is better now. Okay. All right, Regal to Peyton. Oh, their goalie deflects that up. Yeah. All right, back over to Regal. Regal through a ton of traffic. Their goalie makes another really good save. Thack gonna push it back in. Okay, Thack's got it again. All right, they kill that penalty. Rebels with lots of chances, though. All right, Brooklyn gonna take it back in. She's clearly tripped again. No call there, though. Yikes. All right, Winnipeg gonna bring it in the zone. Well, too bad they missed that tripping call right in the middle there. All right, Winnipeg gonna come within one now. Your Rebels up still 2-1. Big missed tripping call in the center ice. All right. Or did they just come on?
Oh, I don't know. I know Jess was. Like Jess and I were the team partners, but I don't know.
Oh, I was just wondering. I was just curious. What? Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. I was just curious. It doesn't matter. I was just curious. All right, so we've got Perot, Olenek, and Duchak out. Looking to get that 1 goal back. All right, Winnipeg looking to get it in the zone. All right, Ryu gonna pick it up. All right, that puck's gonna get down the ice. Olenek gonna hustle for it. Perot steps up. All right, oh my God. McPherson with it. All right, Olenek looks to get it in. That's no icing. She wisely goes beyond the, she wisely gets it beyond the blue, on the red line. All right, that should be icing. All right, face off. Gonna be in front of the Winnipeg goalie. Oh my God. Perfect. Perfect. And I don't even think it was her hand. I think it was something else. All right, so we've got Sumner's, Kovacs, and Alexander. All right, Sumner's gonna shovel that out front. Ooh, McPherson with it. She gets it through. Kovacs with a good shot. All right, and their goalie's, oh, sorry, you can't see that. Their goalie's gonna hold it. All right, Sumner's gonna take the face off again. Oh my goodness, a slow roller that went past a few, but the goalie covered it up. All right, Krupski Sitch gonna come out. Who had the Krupski goal? Brooklyn or Peyton? I can't remember.
I couldn't hear them.
I know. I said it originally, but I don't know who it was. I don't know why he was either. All right, puck's gonna come to Krupski, to McPherson. McPherson's gonna break up that play. Here comes Winnipeg down the ice. Call it. Jack's gonna step up though and knock it away. She's gonna get a night. Oh, just a little far for Peyton. Peyton gonna battle. All right, Winnipeg looking to bring it down the ice. They're gonna send it in. All right, Thack right there for it. Thack gonna get it to Sitch. Sitch gets it over a little far for Peyton though. We got a bunch of Rebels changing, so we got Olenek and Perot out. All right, Peyton Krupski gonna take it. She's gonna send it over to Perot because she wants a change. Duchak's gonna come out. All right, Perot, tried to get it over for Regal a little, or it was deflected off of her stick though. Duchak coming in hot. Oh, Perot skates all the way over to keep it in. Oh, puck comes out all the way down the ice, though. No icing. I think it was touched. All right, Thack tried to get it over to Duchak, who was calling for it, but that was I'm sorry, that's not Thack. That's Regal with it now. All right, Olenek looking to be the first one there. She is. Duchak comes to help her out. Puck gonna go behind the net. Perot hustling her butt. She's doing a good job. She's tripped up. All right, puck's gonna come out to center ice. All right, Olenek gonna get that back for Johnson. All right, puck gonna come back in. Johnson gonna take it. Johnson gonna weave through. She wisely just is gonna take it up herself and dumps it into the corner so we can have some fresh forwards come out. We got Sinners, Kovacs, and Alexander out along with College Ajax, and it looks like Ryu still. She'll be looking for the change at some point, like now. Oh my goodness. All right, McPherson's gonna come out though. Ooh, she came out at just the right time. Beauty of a pass from McPherson up to Alexander, back to Kovacs, or to Sumners, I'm sorry. Kovacs sends that on net. Sumners coming in, come on, Lydia! Oh, good save by their goalie, keeping it out. I'm cheering so hard for Lydia to score. All right, we got 3:56 left in this exciting action-packed first period. Your Rebels up 2-1. Thanks to Sitch and one of the Krupskis. I apologize, I can't remember which one. All right, College Ajax slows that down. McPherson's gonna step up. Oh no. Oh, Aubrey Kovacs saving the day there. All right, that's going to go down the ice. We're going to have Sitch and Brooklyn coming out. Alexander chasing hard. Regal going to break up that play. She's going to flip it up for Brooklyn. Brooklyn's going to take it. She's got her sister and Sitch with her. Back to Regal. Regal comes in with a huge shot, and their goalie makes an excellent save. Regal looking for that. Looked like bottom corner. All right, Brooklyn going to take the face-off right in front of the Winnipeg goalie. All right, puck's going to come back to Regal. Regal to Thack. Thack fires it, but their forward blocks it. She does a good job with that. All right, Peyton behind, or in the corner, I should say. She's got Sitch helping her out. Brooklyn waiting for that puck to come out. Does go behind the net. Brooklyn hustling. They're looking to get it out. Puck does come out of the zone. All right, Regal gonna go down into the corner. Peyton's gonna pick it up. Peyton gets it up to Regal. She's gonna nicely chip it up. She's gonna chase. Bye, Sheena. All right, Johnson waiting back, and it comes right to her. All right, she's gonna send that in to the corner. Krupski and Regal want to change, so we've got Duchak coming out. We've got Sitch and Perot out already, I believe. All right, puck gonna go to the corner. All right, that's into Perot's skates. That's okay. Duchak's gonna pick it up. Duchak gonna tries to make a couple moves. Oh, Linnick wide open on the other side. Ryu waiting for it to come out. Ryu does a good job slowing it down. Johnson's gonna have to hustle, and she does. She's gonna get that back. Perot with it. Perot's gonna make a move. Comes off of her stick. Ryu's gonna send that back. Oh, dangerous pass up the middle. All right, Ryu's gonna step up into the play. Perot wants a change. We got College Ajax out. Duchak out on D, I guess technically. She's gonna fire that back in. She wants a change, so does Olenek. We're gonna have Sumners, who's out already, Kovacs and Alexander. McPherson keeps it in. All right, Sumners shoots it. That's blocked by a white jersey. Just 32 seconds left in this period. All right, Rebels were offside. They had to reset. McPherson breaks up that play. Kovacs is going to send it back down. She wants a change. Krupski and Sitch on their way out. College Jack doesn't let it go much farther. All right. Krupski going to get it over for... Go! 7 seconds left. 7 seconds left, Brooklyn. All right, Brooklyn's got to fire it, kid. Oh, all right, that's going to finish this period off. Your Rebels going to go into the second period with a 2-1 lead. Thanks to Krupski and Sitch. Going to put you on mute. All right, looks like it was not cleaned. I apologize for the misinformation. We're gonna have an ice clean here, which is probably good. And I'm gonna put you on mute. We'll be back. All right, folks, here we go. Period number 2. Your Rebels Black taking on one of the Winnipeg teams. I'm not sure which one. I think they're also colors. Anyway, your Rebels up right now, 2-1, thanks to Alexa Sitch. And I think Peyton Krupski. I apologize to the Krupski girls. I cannot remember which one of them scored that second goal for us. All right, and speaking of the Krupskis and Sitch, they're going to start this period off. Peyton looking to bring it up the ice. Puck's in the air. All right, we got Thack and Regal on D. All right, Winnipeg looking to get it out. Rebels looking to keep it in. All right, puck gets just outside the line. Regal's there for it, though. All right, puck. Everyone's struggling to settle this puck down a little bit to start it off. Your Rebels are in black. Winnipeg in white. All right, Sitch is going to pick it up. She sees Krupski. That's Peyton. All right, Thack going to send it in. Rebels offside. Our bench is now in our end, so we might as well change since we're all horribly offside. Oh, maybe not, I guess. All right, Olenek chasing. She's going to knock that puck away. Winnipeg going to pick it up and send it back into the zone. All right, Perreault chasing. We got Perreault, Olenek, Duchak, along with, oh my God. All right, College Jack going to have a chat with the ref. I'm not sure what happened there. Something happened that it shouldn't have happened. I don't know what it was, though. Yeah, I don't know. Lots of conversation happening. All right, I'm not sure what happened there. White, the Winnipeg White going to tie it up here, though. I don't know. Maddie, instantly Mila was talking to them. Something happened. But I don't know what, though. I can't see from here. All right, College Jack going to go back with the explanation. Looks like something went on, that goal shouldn't have been a goal. All right, we're going to have Sumners, Kovacs, along with Alexander, Ryu, and Johnson out. All right, Winnipeg with it behind the net. All right, Alexander looking to get it up. She does get it up to Kovacs. All right, puck's gonna come back to Ryu. Ryu's gonna get that over to Johnson. That puck's blocked. Johnson's just gonna shovel that in on net wisely. Oops, sorry. Their goalie's gonna cover it. Rebels bearing down on it. All right, out to put your Rebels back up again. We're gonna have Krupski, Sitch, Thack, and Regal. All right, Brooklyn Krupski gonna take the face off right in front of us. I hope to be pointed this way most of this period. I'll not have to zoom in. All right, Brooklyn hustling, Sitch in there as well. All right, Winnipeg looking to get it out. Sitch battling hard. Puck's gonna come to Regal. She does a great job keeping it in. Peyton Krupski gonna pick it up. She's looking to set it up. Oh man. All right, Rebels gonna go to the penalty kill here right away. All right, Rebels do a good job with that. There is a very obnoxious Winnipeg dad that is just a couple over from us here. He's a lot. He should probably put his beer down. All right, Sitch gonna go, I think, is that Sitch? No, Thack, I apologize. Thack gonna go to the box. We're gonna have Krupski out, along with McPherson and College Jack out to try and kill this 2-minute penalty to your Rebels. Krupski doing an excellent job. All right, Goral gonna stop that one. Well, she's clearly not passing the puck. She's just gonna shoot it around. All right, that's gonna go well wide of Goral. Winnipeg gonna keep it in the zone. McPherson looks to knock it away. All right. 1:15 left in this penalty for your Rebels. Ooh, that was pretty close to coming out. All right. Goral keeping it out. All right, Krupski gonna fire that one down the ice. All right, we've got Aubrey Kovacs along with Lydia Sumner's out. All right, she shot it like 8 times last time, so I don't think she's gonna try and pass it. All right, Sumner's gonna pick it up. Winnipeg comes away with it. All right, Rebels do a good job getting it out of the zone. Winnipeg got a reset. 20 seconds left in the penalty to Thack. Wouldn't it be nice if she came out as that puck was coming down? All right, Rebels doing a good job. All right, Sumner's gonna get that down the ice. She wants a change. Out comes Olenek, and we got Perot out too. All right, Rebels do a great job killing that penalty. All right, Johnson gonna step up, gets just past her. Duchek comes flying in though. Johnson's gonna pick it up. Go, Jess. All right, Johnson gonna get that over to Olenek. Perot's gonna pick it up. She tries to shoot it. Oh, the Rebels D are changing. Oh, Thack is gonna pick it up. Go, Leah. Leah Thack gonna bring it in. She's got Duchek with her. She's gonna chip that over to her D partner, Allie Regal. Come on, Allie. All right, Perot picks it up. Oh, your Rebels, lots of chances. Oh, Regal hustling her butt down. She gets that for Duchek. There are significantly too many players on the ice for Winnipeg. All right, Perot steps up to make her make a pass. 9:16 left in this second period, all tied up at 2. All right, Duchek's gonna pick that up. She had one of the prettiest goals I have ever seen today. I would highly recommend going back and watching that. All right, Regal all the way in the zone. I didn't even realize that was her. Girls do a good job not letting it be too many men. It's crazy that they have a coach standing up here. All right, Krupski. Oh, put it in, it's there! Oh, what a good job by your girls. Rebels all over it. That was about 2 inches away from going in.
Literally inches.
Yeah, and it was like right. I had a perfect angle of it. All right, Krupski, Sitch, College Ajax, and McPherson out. 8:35 left in this period. All right, McPherson steps up to keep it in. Ooh, Brooklyn Krupski has it just come off of her stick. That's okay. She is hustling her butt back. College Ajax right there. Sitch is going to pick it up. All right, Sitch looks to get it out of the zone. That's deflected back by a white jersey, though. All right, Peyton Krupski. Or going to get that up. Oh, it's going to be icing, it looks like. Face-off going to be in front of Goral. 8:06 left in this period. All tied up at 2. Had a fresh ice clean in between the first and the second, so no fresh ice in between the second and the third. All right, Brooklyn gonna take the face off. And that's wide of the net. McPherson steps out. What a good job she does getting that to Sitch. Sitch is gonna get that up to Krupski. Peyton Krupski, Sitch is coming in. She's got it. Peyton, oh, almost. What a good try by your girls. All right, Winnipeg coming right back the other way. Johnson does a great job. Oh, hand pass, it looks like. So we're going to have a face-off in front of Goral. You're going to be frozen for a second here. Dad asked who the guy was like yelling. All right, we had a hand pass. Apparently that's a penalty. Johnson gonna go to the box. I just thought she swiped it down, but all right, Winnipeg to the power play here. Goral with the huge save. She keeps it out of the back of the net. 2:30 or 7:32 left in this second period, all tied up at 2. Rebels got 1:54 to kill though still. In the weird hand pass penalty to Johnson. All right, Regal's gonna pick it up. She's gonna send it on the ice. All right, we've got Sumners and Alexander out, looking to kill some time here. Oh, Jada. All right, Jada doing a good job. All right, she's gonna skate with it and not pass it, because she's gonna do that. Ooh, I would stand corrected. All right, Sumner's gonna send it down the ice. All right, Olenek and Duchak out. Looking to kill some more time. They're gonna let her wind up. All right, and just like that, they're gonna go up by 1 on the ridiculous hand pass penalty. All right, Rebels have been in this situation numerous times before. Nothing to worry about for your girls. Lots of time left in this game. First 2 quick goals. Looking to do it again. I don't know what kind of a weird penalty that was.
Even if it was with intent, we were in our zone. Like, we were, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
It wasn't with intent, but like, I don't know what.
We've got Krupski, Sitch, College Ajax, and McPherson out. Oh, it was a closed hand on the puck. That's what Jamie Rio just said on here, on our thing. All right, McPherson down low. Rebels just need one back to get some momentum going again. All right, College Ajax in her feet. Krupski gonna bring it out. This is Peyton. Peyton's coming with it. She gets it over to Sitch. Sitch with a beautiful shot. What a nice pass, a good shot. Their goalie makes an excellent save. All right, Krupski gonna break up that play. All right, College Ajax, she's gonna bring it up herself. She's gonna flip it into the zone so everybody can change. Couple fresh forwards, couple fresh D. All right, Perot coming in hot. Oh, Johnson's gonna bring it in. Come on, Jess. Come on, Jess. Jess to Olenek. Oh, through everybody. Oh, shoot. Oh, that was through like 3 different people. Goral, it makes the easy glove save. Oh my God, how did that go through like 3 of them? What a nice pass Jessie made. All right, puck gonna go behind the net. Johnson's gonna pick it up. Johnson gonna rush it all the way in. She's got Duchak right out front. Perot and Olenek are there too. Oh, Perot gonna chip that back. Duchak's gonna pick it up. All right, Rebels to the power play. Woo! All right, Rebels to the power play. We're gonna have the power play line of Krupski, Sitch, Regal, and Fat coming out. And a couple of those missed already. All right, Brooklyn gonna take the face off. Your girls looking to get it back. Down 3-2 with 4:47 left in the second period. All right, puck's gonna come back to Regal. Regal gonna get it to Fat. Fat fires at it just wide. Regal through every... Gonna tie it up for your girls.
Tanner broke his bell.
Tanner broke his bell. Oh my God, just ridiculous. He broke my bell, not his own bell. All right, I joke. Okay. All right, Allie Regal gonna put your girls up, or not up, I'm sorry, tie it up. All right, Stitch with it. She's gonna get that over to Brooklyn. There was lots of yelling happening up here, in case you didn't hear. Tanner Goral was shaking my bell so much he broke it. All right, Peyton Krupski looking to wind up. Ooh, Allie Regal does a good job sending it back in. All right, Krupski, oh, that was deflected. There we got College Ajax and McPherson out. Oh, you gotta stop her. Elle does a great job. Ooh, puck's gonna come out of the zone. All right, Peyton Krupski gonna, oh, no, what happened? She pushed it to the center of the ice. Sorry, I'm losing my voice here, folks. Lots of energy up here. All right, Peyton Krupski gonna bring it in. All right, that's deflected into the netting, so we're gonna have a face-off right here. We're gonna have Sumner's Alexander and Kovacs out.
I just know by that hair.
I apologize for the very intense screaming into the camera when Allie scored that goal.
I'm having a scream now.
Sorry, I can barely talk, I feel like. All right, puck to Ryu. Ryu's gonna send that back down. Kovacs looking for it. Johnson's gonna step up. She flips it back. Ooh, sorry. Where the heck's that puck? Right, Alexander breaking up that play. Oh, just went past Kovacs though. Rebels struggling to settle the puck down. Ryu does an excellent job She sends it back in, doesn't let it go much farther. Blind pass from them. Oh, just jumps over Lydia's stick. Oops, sorry. All right, puck back to Olenek. Olenek looking to take it in. It comes off of her stick. Here comes Johnson with it. Oh, we're offside. Changing shoot. I would have forgot about it too. Yeah.
We didn't make out that time.
The winning one we will. And I had a bunch of Greek food for lunch, so I apologize in advance. All right, Perot gonna flip it into the zone. Olenek hustling. She gets it out front. Oh, just over the net. Noah Perot almost put that in. Oh, Duchak into the boards hard. All right, here comes Winnipeg. Got to get through Johnson, though. Ryu hustled her butt back to help out. All right, Perot looks to get it out. That's blocked, though, by a white jersey. 2:06 left in this period. Johnson on the rush. She's had a taste for goals. All right, Perot gets it into Olenek. Olenek gonna hustle. Puck behind the net. Your Rebels are changing. Olenek and Duchak both there. All right, Sadie Duchak doing a good job. Olenek's in there too. She had her bell rung earlier, so she's probably trying to avoid that. Regal's gonna pick it up. She fires it through. Duchak there. All right, Regal with it. She's gonna get that to Sitch, I'm sorry. Rebels offside, I believe. Face-off gonna be right outside the Rebels zone. 1:26 left in this very intense second period.
My mom said gargle with salt water or alcohol.
Oh.
She said, I think she'll choose the latter. Then she'll have a voice.
Actually, no, I'm kind of a loser. Probably water.
Only Rockaberry.
Yes. I've been given advice to gargle with Rockaberry. I feel like that's a great idea. I might need a drink after this game. Oh, Rebels do a good job not letting her get a shot off. That's a good one. You know what I left at home? The horn. The horn is in the hotel room. All right, Peyton Krupski coming down the ice. Oh! Lexa Sitch coming in with a huge rebound goal from Peyton Krupski. What an awesome goal by Lexa Sitch. Woo! This place just exploded, folks.
My mom's laughing at the Rockaberry.
Sorry for all the screaming into the camera. All right, puck's gonna come over to Alexander. We've got Alexander, Kovacs, and Sumners. Jeez. Oh, on D, we've got College Ajax and McPherson. 42 seconds left in this period. All right, Sumners is gonna pick it up. She's gonna come down the ice with it. She's gonna get that over to Kovacs, who's hustling her butt. All right, Thack steps up to keep it in. We got, oh nope, sorry, not Thack, McPherson. College Ajax using her monkey feet to keep it in. All right, Rebels changing. Horribly offside over there. Face-off gonna be in front of probably the Winnipeg bench. If I had my horn, Tanner would for sure be blowing my horn. It's literally the hotel. All right, Perot gonna take the face off. We got Perot, Olenek, and Duchak out along with Ryu and Johnson. Oh, they were probably offside there, but okay. 6 seconds left in this period. Ooh, get it out of here, you guys. All right, that's gonna finish this period off. Gonna put you on mute for a second and we'll be back. Hey, Dorina, how about you leave Chantel alone about her drinking? I'm joking. All right, okay, to start this period off, period 3, we're gonna have the line of Alexander, Kovacs, and Sumners. And we've got Johnson and Ryu on D. Ooh, your Rebels up by 1. All right, Kovacs is gonna bring it out of your Rebels zone. She's gonna take it over past the line, so it's not icing. I apologize for all the insane yelling by me into the camera. All right, puck all tied up. Johnson's gonna pick that up. Johnson's gonna take it in herself. Oh, it just comes off her stick and Alexander's all tied up. All right, Rebels were changing. All right, puck gonna come into the zone. Go Maya, go Maya. All right, Maya gonna bring it into the zone. She sees Duchak, who's got an open lane. Perot and Olenek wisely stay onside. Perot follows up with the Duchak after it just came off of her stick. All right, Perot gonna battle down behind the net. McPherson and College Ajax on D. Winnipeg brings it out of the zone. Oops. All right, McPherson gonna be the first one there. She's gonna get that to Duchak, who tries to get it out. No! Oh my God! Holy shit! Noah Perot saving the day on that. What? All right, Perot to Olenek, who chips it, doesn't get out though. She battles to get it out, tries not to let it go any farther. College Ajax knocks it away. Puck's gonna go behind the net. Go L. Gotta get it out hard enough. Oh, that's picked up. All right, Duchak's gonna pick it up. She's gonna chip it out of the zone though, and she's gonna fire a bullet on net. Holy Hannah, their goalie had no idea where that went. She's gonna put it out though. Sitch is coming in hot over to Regal. Regal fires it through. Oh! Duchak with a laser on the goalie, and it took a crazy bounce. She didn't know where it went. All right, Sitch and both Krupskis working for it. Regal and Thacko. Oh, just offside for your girls. Oh, you fixed. Good job, Tanner. All right, Tanner MacGyvering my belt back up after he assaulted it. Write it off. Yeah, he's written it off. All right, Regal or Thack to Regal. Regal gonna get it into Krupski. Gonna hit the net, Peyton. All right, Thack gonna get that back to Peyton. Peyton gonna get that over to Regal. Regal fires that on net. Their goalie makes a good save. Ali Regal with the tying goal on a power play just 13 seconds in. It was fantastic. Sitch with 2 goals. 1 Krupski goal, I believe, right? And Ali Regal with 1. All right, Goral with the glove save. All right, we're gonna have Sumners, Kovacs, and Alexander come out, along with Johnson and Ryu. Bun Nation. Looking for a goal today.
Go, Red.
Sumners does an excellent job. She does a really good job with the face-offs. All right, Alexander gonna battle. Sumners is gonna pick it up. She's gonna get that over to her D partner, Jess. Johnson gonna take it, but she tried to get that over to Kovacs. There was a white jersey there though, so Sumners and Kovacs, Everybody's in Sumner's way. All right, puck's gonna go down. Oh, Sumner's is gonna pick it up. Oh, Lydia's gonna dump it all the way down into the zone. So we're gonna have Payne or Brooklyn and come out. You can't see that though, sorry. All right, Alexander wants to change, so Peyton's gonna join them. The rest of her line, we've got Johnson and Ryu out. Sitch battling hard. Oh my goodness. All right, just like that, they're gonna tie it up, folks. All right, 15:30 left in this game though. I think that's their only, that's their goal spot.
I don't know why she was so wide open.
Yeah, I know. All right, Krupski, Sitch, College Jack, and McPherson out. All right. Wow! Oh my goodness. Girls, got to get it out of here. All right, puck's gonna come out front. Oh no. Oh, Brooklyn's gonna pick it up. She sees her sister. Oh my God, this guy can get lost. He's a loser. All right. Winnipeg gonna get it into the zone. Regal's gonna pick it up. She's going to get that up for Peyton. A touch far for Peyton, though. All right, Olenek going to send that in. Oh, go, Cal. All right, Pro going to get that down for Olenek. White or Winnipeg looking to get it out. All right, Olenek going to pick it up. Oh, she tried to get it out front. She gets it out front to Thack. Oh, my goodness. All right, Thack, Regal, both gonna hustle. Regal's gonna take it. Oh, sorry. All right, they're gonna send that down the ice. I bet we're gonna have a few fresh girls coming out. Gonna have Kovacs come out. We got Ryu and Johnson. Duchak out still. All right, puck's gonna come down the ice. 13:46 left in this period, all tied up at 4. Ooh, Kovacs is gonna steal that one. She gets that out to Alexander, a little far for her. Oh, Alexander hustling. She's gonna get that to Johnson. Johnson gonna shovel that into the corner wisely to just keep it in. Well, they were looking to get it to the D. All right. She's there. Oh, sorry.
Job, Jess. Take the girl.
All right. Oh, Rebels trying to get it out. Comes back out to Winnipeg, though. That puck's going to go just wide of the net. Goral with the big save. Rebels get it down the ice. Jesse Johnson going to send it down with some nice draw weight. We're going to have Krupski. Sorry, just one Krupski. Brooklyn, Alexander still out. All right, Rebels break up that play. Goral with the huge save. Sorry, you didn't even see that. All right, Maddie going to keep it out of the back of the net. We're going to have Regal and Thack out. This guy's a tool, in case you guys were wondering. He is not with us. Oh my goodness. I am all for cheering. We are loud up here, but yikes. All right, Peyton Krupski gonna take it in. She shovels it out front. Oh, nobody there for it though. All right, they're gonna flip that down. No icing, doesn't go far enough. All right, Brooklyn gonna feed it to her sister, a little far for her. That should not be icing. Sitch is gonna hustle over. All right, Winnipeg, they get it out of the zone. Johnson's gonna knock it away. Regal gonna, Regal tried to, she did get it back to Johnson, sorry. All right, Johnson gonna take it up. She's gonna fire it into the zone. She knows everybody's changing, so she does a good job with that. All right, Olenek right there. She's gonna stop it from going any farther. Duchak hustling her butt. All right, no icing. Regal's got a hustle, and she does a great job, Maya Ryu. All right, Ryu still with it. She's gonna keep going. Oh, she goes back to her spot. Puck's gonna go around the net. We have just 10:57 left in this game. All right, puck come to College Ajax. She's gonna dump it back for a dump and chase. Kovacs comes out for Olenek. We got Duchak and Perot out still. All tied up at 4, folks. Lots of back and forth, really good action. J-Jack's gonna pick it up at center ice. She's gonna get that in. Duchak's gonna pick it up and fire a rocket right at the goalie, and their goalie's gonna save it. All right, Sumner's gonna win the face-off over to Alexander. There's a white jersey right there, though. Kovacs hustling her. Oh, Sumner's, I'm sorry. All right, Sumner's gonna come away with it. She's gonna dump that towards the net. All right, Regal keeps it in. She's gonna fire that back down into the corner. Puck gonna go not far enough for Regal. Gonna come up to center ice. All right, Regal's gonna pick that up. She's gonna take it herself. Go, Allie. All right, Regal gonna take it in. She's got a taste for the back of the net today. She has your Rebels' 3rd goal. All right, that's shoveled nowhere near anybody, thankfully. All right, Brooklyn gonna pick it up. She's gonna try to get that to Sitch. It goes a little far for Sitch. Ooh, Brooklyn crumps. Oh, Sitch to. Oh, jeez. Where the heck is the penalty on that? Johnson gonna hustle. Johnson knocks it off of her stick. Krupski looking to get it to Krupski. Oh my goodness, Johnson with the big block. Olenek gonna pick it up. She's gonna take it down the ice. She's clearly hooked horribly. Oh, Maya Ryu gonna knock that away. Sorry, you guys know when I'm nervous, there's significantly less talking out of me. Ah! Oh, sorry. Goral with the good scoop save. Rebels keep it out. Holy shit. Maddie does a great job keeping it out. Duchak gonna go the other way. She's got Olenek with her. It comes off of her stick though. Goral with the good save. Sorry, this is terrible cameramanship out of me. Lots of back and forth. Maddie doing a great job between the pipes, folks. 8:19 left in this 3rd period, all tied up at 4. Wouldn't be a Rebels Black game if it wasn't insanely stressful. All right, Sumners wins that over to McPherson. Gonna get that to Alexander. Aubrey Kovacs hustling her butt. Kovacs still with it. Sumners comes to help her out. Sumners, oh! All right, puck gonna go into the corner. Alexander gonna chase it. Kovacs, Alexander, both battling down there. Oh my goodness. All right, Sumner's working hard. College J-Jack gonna fire that towards the net. In comes Sitch. Oh, Sitch looking for her 3rd goal of the game. She's gonna fire that in. Loose puck, they put it to the side. All right, puck's gonna come down the ice. College Ajax gonna be the first one there. Go, Mila. All right, College Ajax gonna bring it up. She's gonna fire that on net, make their goalie steer it to the side. Oh no, College Ajax wiped out with a white jersey. Oh my God, who's that? Oh. Ooh, Brooklyn tried to get that back. Nobody there though except a Winnipeg player. All right, Regal hustling. All right, Sitch did a good job getting it out. Sitch to Peyton Krupski. Peyton Krupski's gonna bring it in. She's gonna drive towards the net. She's gonna get that back for Thack. Thack gets it on net. Oh, back to Regal. Regal gets it on net. That's covered though, or that's hit. Or not hit. That is blocked. All right, Brooklyn Krupski gonna bring it in. She's gonna make a couple moves, fire it on net, and their goalie's gonna make a good save. 6:29 left in this period. All right, we're gonna have, looks like Olenek, Duchak, and Perot along with Ryu and Johnson. I hope that guy's gonna like pass out in the bathroom or something. I'm gonna ding dong. All right, puck to Duchak. Oh, she tries to get a good shot off, but can't get a good stick on it. Ryu steps up and knocks it away. Perot's gonna get it out of the zone. Duchak's there. Olenek too, clearly offside. Face off, gonna be outside the Rebel zone. 6:15 left in this period. All tied up at 4. We have to have a winner out of this game, folks. Winner to the gold, loser to the bronze is my guess. The Rebels White already punched their ticket to the gold final. Winner of this game will meet them tomorrow around noonish. All right, Maya Ryu gonna get it out. I think around noon. Don't quote me on that though. All right, puck gonna come into the Rebel zone. Ryu's looking to get it out. Perot comes to help her out. Oh my God! Holy shit! That was so fast, I couldn't even see what happened. All right, yikes! Did she, like, so she kicked, it was so fast I could barely even see what happened.
She literally kicked it.
Oh my goodness. Lexa and some of the other girls showing that Miss Maddie Gorel some love. Oh my God. All right, Regal, Thack, Krupskis, and Sitch out. All right, puck's gonna come over to Sitch. Sitch does a good job getting it out of the zone. They're gonna send it right back in. We would like to stay out of this zone and not be pointed. I don't want to be pointed this way. I want to be zoomed in at the other end. All right, Brooklyn with the perfect pass. Goalie's gonna cover it. Peyton Krupski bearing down on her. This kid always doing an outstanding job in net. Always got to show her some love. All right, Regal Thack along with the Krupski Sitch line out. Oops, sorry, I can't unzoom, sorry. All right, puck gonna go to Brooklyn. Brooklyn gonna make a move. She's gonna be the first one there for it. She shovels it over. Everybody was changing. Shoot. We've got the Kovacs, Alexander, and Sumner's line out. All right, Alexander does a good job breaking up that play. Oh, go Jess, go Jess! Johnson over to Alexander, who's gonna get that over to, who is that? Sumner's. She's gonna flip that down around. Kovacs is being tied up in front of the net. Alexander doing a good job. Just gets away from her. Oh, Maya Ryu reads that perfectly, and she's gonna send that back in. Out comes Olenek. 4:04 left in this period. This makes me want to puke, folks. All right, Johnson's going to pick it up. She's going to reset. Oh, she gets that out front to Duchak. Duchak going to send it in so that Olynyk can chase it. She's going to go in hot. All right, puck going to come all the way around the boards. Just gets past College Ajax, so no icing. It's got past her little feet that she likes to use. All right, Ryu is going to get that back for College Ajax. College Ajax going to get it up, try and get it up for Olynyk. It goes to Perreault. Perreault's going to be the first one there. She's going to bring it in. Olynyk out front. Duchak is going to help out Perreault. All right, whistle, I guess. All right. Come on, Krupski, Sitch, Regal, and Thack. If they could put one in here, that would be fantastic. Just 3:13 left in this game. Oh my God, so stressful. All right, Allie Regal gonna send that back in. Your Rebels offside, so they're gonna reset. All right, Winnipeg looking to get it out. There's 16 for them as it's gonna wind up. All right, Goral with the good glove save. All right, 2:45 left in this game. All right, Brooklyn Krupski going to take the face-off right in front of Goral. She wins that over to D-man Leah Thack, who's battling hard in the corner. All right, puck going to go into the corner for Regal. Regal's going to get that up for Peyton. Peyton going to flip that up. Oh, it just comes off of her stick. Brooklyn gets to help out. Allie Regal's there, though. All right, they're offside. All right, Sitch is going to move. Oh, shoot, it just comes off of her stick. Coach Matt physically pulling the D onto the bench so that there aren't too many men. That's not what you want with 2 minutes left in a semifinal game where you need a winner. Alexander going to get that over for Kovacs. Kovacs, oh, just over the net. Come on, girls. All right, Sumners to Alexander, tries to get it to Kovacs. Where is that puck? Winnipeg looking to get it out. All right, Ryu does a great job knocking her off. Oh my God! Holy! Let's go! Get off the goalie! Come on!
Where's the penalty, ref?
Can't run.
You're fucking blind, ref!
Makes Rebels parents not happy about that. Nobody's gonna take running the goalie. All right, Goral, she's okay, thank God. Good job, Maddie! All right, we're gonna have a Tanner Goral on his way out of this game very quickly. He has not been removed yet, but that is a potential. All right. I'm gonna have the Krupski Sitch line out still. Regal and Thack. All right. Oh, Regal gets it right on to, I think that was Peyton. All right, whistle. We're gonna have a face-off right over here. She good? She looks okay. Why is there a face-off all the way down there? No, it doesn't matter. All right, puck's going to go back to Allie Regal. She's going to fire that through. Leah Thack's going to pick it up. Oh, she gets that towards the net. All right, puck's going to come all the way around. Thack going to pick it up. Thack going to get that in for Brooklyn Krupski. Brooklyn Krupski making her way through some traffic. They're just going to ice it. So we're going to have a face-off right in front of the Winnipeg goalie. 1:02 left in this game. Looking for these 5 to finish it here. Gonna have a timeout. Gonna put you on mute. Oh my God, I'm so sorry that I had you on mute for a second. You didn't miss anything. I apologize. Sorry about that. All I was saying, I was looking for these girls to finish it. All right. Ugh. Why do these girls insist on doing this to us on this OT?
And then Leanne just told me about this random OT rule. You can only change on the fly. Any whistles you can't change.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Except for a penalty.
Except for penalty you can because you can put your...
But there doesn't even say if it's like 5. Oh, it's going to be 3 on 3, 3 minutes.
And then put you on mute. I promise I'll take you off. Oh my God. Okay. This makes me want to barf. We've got 3 on 3 for 3 minutes is my understanding. I don't think you can change on, you can only change on the fly is what I heard. I don't know. I don't really understand that. All right, but you don't care about the rules. You want to know what's happening out here. All right, so we've got Brooklyn Krupski. Oh my goodness, along with Peyton Krupski and Leah Thack. All right, these girls have been through many OTs. Oh my God, holy shit. Black Rebels gonna have a penalty here right away. Blech. All right. It's all right. Krupski gonna go to the box. So we're gonna be short-handed the rest of this, and then I think we end up in a shootout. Is that what Leanne said? All right, Rebels. If nobody can finish it here, we go to a shootout, which also makes me want to barf. All right, so we have a 4-on-3 for the next 2 minutes. We've got Kovacs. Oh, Kovacs does a good job. That came out of the line for sure. Goral picking it out of the air. Good job, Maddie. We're gonna have, we have Lexa, Allie, and Aubrey out. All right, Coach Matt giving some direction. All right, Regal looking to get it out of there. Goral with the one big save. Kovacs hustling. Sorry, again, you're going to hear very little out of me in this OT. Goral with the big save. 13 left in this overtime. 101 left in our penalty. Sorry, I'm barely even following the play. 58 seconds left for your girls to get it out of here. Winnipeg passing it around, looking to set something up. All right, Kovacs is gonna take it. Come on, Aubrey. Aubrey gonna send that down so that we can have some change. Johnson comes out, and we're gonna have Duchak and Sumner's out right now. 36 seconds left. All right, Duchak's gonna pick that up. Come on, Sadie, finish it, girl. All right, just comes off of Sadie's stick. She's still gonna work for it though. All right, here comes Winnipeg. Oh, thank God. All right, Sumner's gonna hold it up against the boards, kill some time. 12 seconds left for your girls. Sumner's still holding it. Woo, Peyton Krupski out of the box, folks. So we're gonna go to back to a 3-on-3, and we're gonna have Peyton and Brooklyn out, along with Johnson on D, it looks like. They have too many on! Too many on! The penalty's done! All right, 6.9 seconds left. All right, Johnson just looking to get it out of this zone here. All right, holy frickin' shootout. We were frozen. It was frozen because we were frozen. It was frozen because I was busy texting like a lunatic. That's why it was frozen. All right, shootout. I can't even with this. Yes! Yes! No goal on that one! All right, Krupski. Come on, Brooklyn. Bury it, girl. Is it sudden death shootout? Oh, 5. Okay. All right, here we go with Brooklyn. Oh, their goalie makes a really good save on Brooklyn. Okay. All right, Winnipeg, no goal. Regina, no goal. All right, back to Goral. All right, back to Maddie. All right, Winnipeg with 1 goal. I think we have 5 shooters. All right, Peyton gonna come out now. That's all right, Maddie. That was a beautiful goal by Winnipeg. All right, here comes Peyton. So stressful for all these girls. Winnipeg gonna stop that one. They got a really good goalie in net. All right, Maddie Goral. Hoping to stop him here. She has been excellent today. She's always excellent. All right, Winnipeg up 2-0. All right, we're gonna have Aubrey Kovacs come out now. Rebels only have 3 shooters left. Got to get at least 2 of those in. All right, Kovacs. Oh, just can't put it in. All right, Goral's got to stop him here. This is so much pressure for these girls doing that shootout. So much pressure for the goalie. All right, got to stop him here. All right, come on, Maddie. Ooh. Goral with the big save. All right, Miss Leah Thack coming out for your girls now. Leah's got to put it in. Again, so much pressure on these kids. I do not envy them. All right, Rebels couldn't get past the goalie. But no hanging their heads about a hell of a game for these girls. Oh, that's tough. They gave this excellent Winnipeg team a real frickin' run for it. They came out and played a fantastic game. We are always so proud of these girls.
Ref drew that game the whole time. What a plug.
All right, we'll have player of the game coming up here. That's tough. This is always crappy for them. But they played a hell of a game. Their goalie played excellent. At least that idiot dad wasn't up here with us for the ending. What? Pardon? Oh, I said at least that idiot dad wasn't up here for the end of the game. All right, we're gonna have player of the game here right away for both teams. And we're gonna have your girls will be in the bronze final, I think, tomorrow morning against the other Winnipeg team that had lost to Rebels White. So Rebels White will take on this Winnipeg team. Hopefully Rebels White smoke them tomorrow in the gold final. That's what we would all like to see after this. Woo! Rightfully so. Miss Maddie Goral keeping your Rebels in it. I don't know her or what she did, so I just cared that Maddie got player of the game. All right, I think we're like at some god-awful, ungodly AM or something ridiculous like that tomorrow, I think. It's something like that. Oh, my God. Okay, all right, so I'm going to end this stream now. Everybody have a really good rest of your evening, and everybody have a really good rest of your evening, and we'll see you tomorrow.